or relationships. Radio on Fire has the urban experience covered from all angles. Visit radioonfire.com, download the Radio on Fire app, and follow us on social media at Radio on Fire. Okay, we are back, and we have some sports aficionados in the building.
Yeah,
all right.
We're gonna talk NBA because that's the season we in.
Yes.
And it is going down. Let's go around the table and introduce yourselves.
Well, I'm Devin. I've been here. If you were watching earlier, I was here for that too. I was here last week and the week before that. You can find me on Instagram at DevinDie. And to my left is who?
All right, I'm Dean. You know, I was here earlier trying to get over some things on that Game of Thrones, and
It's a therapy session.
yeah, it was. You know, I was there the whole time, but yes, you can find me on Instagram, Mr_Mackins, and just out here all over the streets here.
All over the streets. All over the streets.
In the streets.
Okay, that's different. And to my right.
I don't even know what the camera first.
There you go. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. There you go.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
That's you.
Right,
So,
right there.
My name is Sean Brunson. I am the commissioner of the Brunson League. I don't watch Game of Thrones, unfortunately. So
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe you're all right. You probably did all right by not watching.
That's what I'm all about right here. Game of Thrones is my thing, right? Exactly. So that's what I do.
All right, man. Welcome.
All right, absolutely. So, Magic Johnson is my guy.
Yes, Magic's your guy.
Okay, Magic's my guy.
I mean, how can he not be? He's Magic
How can you
Johnson.
not like Magic?
I mean, come on, it's Magic Johnson.
It is.
But
Right.
you know, when somebody do, it can be your boy, but he can do something crazy. You like, yo,
No, but it's Magic
Hold
Johnson.
on. He your boy, but LeBron is your man's.
yeah,
That's your man's.
yeah.
Still love him.
Your man's in
Boy,
them.
but this my man's right here.
That's-
Okay, I understand. That's what you're saying. Okay.
So Magic, Dad, let me throw to you.
Okay.
Describe what's going on with Magic.
Okay, so here's what's going on, right? So we all know it was right before the playoffs started, before the end of the season. Magic abruptly left the Lakers organization. He didn't even tell Jenny Buss before it happened. Didn't alert anybody. Basically called an impromptu press conference and said, "Look, peace out. There's a lot going on around here that I talk about it when I'm ready to talk about it." And apparently, he was ready to talk about it today. Early on First Take, Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, ESPN show comes on 10 a.m. They got to talking to Magic, and Magic let some things know that the climate in Los Angeles Lakers organization is not for him. He let him know from jump that he was going to be in and out of the building because he has a lot of other business ventures going on, and he told him up front that I make more money doing other things than being the president of the Los Angeles Lakers. Therefore, I will be in and out of this facility. With that being said, she decided, Jeannie Buss, the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, decided to pair him with Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka has been close to the Los Angeles Lakers for a while because he is the agent and quote unquote best friend of Kobe Bryant.
So outside of that, being the agent and best friend of Kobe Bryant, what else is Pelinka?
No experience as a GM, no experience, no front office experience. All he had,
no other organization,
no other
college.
He was just familiar with the organization through contract negotiations with Kobe Bryant.
So I'm a person who just jump in real. I have a problem with that.
Yeah, Magic had a problem with it too.
I have. This is the Lakers.
You're upset about it. Imagine how Magic felt.
This is the Lakers. Hold on, wait. This is the Lakers.
Yeah, man.
What?
So obviously, strike one. Right?
Yeah.
So as the season continues on, Magic hears whispers that even though he said this from jump, that there have been complaints about Magic not being in the building as much as he needs to be.
It's Magic Johnson.
It's Magic Johnson.
It's Magic.
Now, Magic also laid out what he did before he started not being in the building. That was getting rid of D'Angelo Russell, who was a great player. That he
because
said
they were trying to get under the cap. They were way over the cap.
D'Angelo. Yeah, D'Angelo wasn't a cap casualty. You know, he was still in his rookie contract.
Right, but they were trying to make moves.
But that was a problem for me as well, Sean, because really what the situation came down to was you chose Nick Young over D'Angelo Russell when it comes to that. Now, we all may frown on snitching or frown upon, ratting on your homies or whatever the situation be. But as the general manager of a basketball team,
not just any basketball team,
the Los Angeles Lakers,
the Lakers,
you have to choose talent over comfort in your locker room every time. So now, as I said, strike one for the Lakers in Magic's eyes. That might have been strike one for the Lakers as far as it goes for Magic. Now, we are still talking about Magic. He is still Laker family. He is, for all intents and purposes, before George Mikan, he is the Lakers. He is the reason there's Showtime, right?
That's true.
So
say that one more time.
Showtime. Yeah.
He is
That's him. That's
okay.
him. That's word.
That's what he's bringing to the table.
That's cool, but yeah.
How many rings? What is it? 3?
Not one. Not two. I think he got a whole hand.
A whole hand?
He got a whole hand.
He's a reason.
He got 5 of them. Right.
Okay,
That's Magic, right? He started that, right? So, we're moving on. Magic is hearing murmurs and whispers, of course, about him not being around. And those murmurs and whispers are coming from, guess who?
Rob.
Guy he wasn't comfortable with.
Pelinka.
Rob Pelinka, right?
I'm uncomfortable.
So, that's strike 2
We
for Magic Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Now we're getting into strike 3, the Luke Walton decision. Now, he also prefaced this by saying, once again, he is Laker family. He's a great guy. And he probably would have been, he didn't say this, I'm paraphrasing here. He probably would have been the right guy for that team had they not brought in LeBron James. They were all young. They were all growing. They were all doing that together.
That's true.
But when you bring in LeBron, shit changes. Okay? Now, you want to win, you need LeBron. And if you want to win with LeBron, you got to build around LeBron. And that means from the last player on the bench to the head coach, to the water boy, to everybody. He's who LeBron Toxic James is, right? That's who he is, right? The whole situation's got to be about LeBron.
But in all, because we just briefly discussed this offline or online, that LeBron never had that coach that some of these great players did have. He never had that actual real, maybe championship level coach behind him in his career.
Phil Jackson, and Popovich, those type of guys.
We've seen that LeBron has never had that real coach, but I've also heard that LeBron doesn't like to be coached. So there's a reason he hasn't got.
I hear you, but he never had that opportunity.
LeBron's been a free agent at least 3 times.
I'm not disagreeing with that. Definitely not. I'm just saying.
You want to be with a real coach, you go to a real coach.
Just go to a real
coach. Or if you want to do what you want to do.
Well, you got to get the brand, too.
But you want to do what you want to do, you stand in Cleveland's of the world.
Right.
Hey, it's Diamond, y'all.
I see this is going to.
It's too much.
Get ready
too much Braun bashing going on. No. I'm going to steer this ship right. Brother.
His man.
Does Jay-Z have an A&R for his album? No.
Okay, here we go.
Just because Blueface need one doesn't mean Jay-Z gotta have one.
You gotta have one, right?
LeBron, Jay-Z.
That's what we're doing.
LeBron can't be coached because he can't be coached. He is the coach. He's the player coach.
He's the player coach.
I mean, how do you feel? How do you feel about this? It worked for Bill Russell. That's how I feel. Like,
So you said
that LeBron could honestly and truly be a player coach. He doesn't really. He's so good that he doesn't need a coach.
Not could be. I think he is. I mean, we've seen that. Oh my God, you never forget the scene in Cleveland in which he in the middle of the huddle coaching him up, and Tyronn Lue's on the outside, like, can I get in? Like, can I see what's going on? Like, he is the coach wherever he chooses to go. So I do say that is a situation for him. And when you are that great and you reach that level of greatness, whether you like it or not, whoever I choose to bring in, that's who's going to be there. And that's just one of the unwritten rules.
And I believe that's also the power struggle that went on not between Magic and the Lakers, but between Lakers and LeBron. They didn't want it to be a LeBron takeover situation. They still wanted to be LeBron on the Lakers and not this is LeBron's team. Oh yeah, this is the Lakers.
Because they want to show that they turned the team around.
They researched it.
Exactly. I see these movies like LeBron changes flight times. Like he changed. Like this is what he does. And when he comes in, he takes over. And if this guy was brought in to win, why not give him
all the
best situation to make him feel comfortable?
Because he's not going to be here for 10 years.
No, he's not. He's going to be here for 3, right?
Right.
3. Now,
let y'all win, and then, mean?
But when you're a champion, this is to lose point, right? You're a championship coach, and you're brought in to be kind of the LeBron massager, right? You're to be the stopgap. Why not give that man the benefit of doubt and give him that 5-year contract like the market is valued, right? That way, you've got the best of both worlds. You've got LeBron happy. You've got Tyronn Lue happy because you've given him security and the respect because he's a championship winning coach. But because you feel like you're in this power struggle now, that's where Magic was there. That's what Magic was there for. And that's why I feel like they dropped the ball. Because if Magic was there, Lue signed, LeBron's happy, you get your trade for AD because they got the first round pick. Like, I mean, there's no reason to keep AD there anymore. When you got Zion, things were playing out. They shot themselves in their foot, man. We're getting rid of Magic.
Especially this whole family organization setup, quote unquote. If that's what it's supposed to be, then not only do you have LeBron that you want to keep happy, who will make everybody else happy, right? But why would you not bring in Tyronn Lue? Not only is he a championship coach, but last time I checked, he won a championship with the Lakers.
This is you're doubling down. You cut your nose off in spite of your face. Like,
now
for what?
Okay, I know that y'all don't watch wrestling, right? There was a pro wrestling organization called TNA.
TNA.
Yes.
Okay.
They're out of business now. Wow. And a woman.
What the hell does TNA stand for?
Total
non-stop action.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Okay.
There was a lady that took over. She was an investor. She was an investor in the company. She ended up taking over the company.
Okay.
And then
what's the storyline? It was a real.
No, this is real.
It's real. Okay.
Now, she was behind the scenes. They even brought her on camera sometimes because she's the boss.
Right.
She ran the organization to the ground.
Okay.
At one time, they had Hulk Hogan way past his prime. Sting. They had all of the.
It was like the retirement.
It was like the retirement home. It was like all the old WCW people went there.
Okay, so like it would be like so how Major League Soccer is in America when the stars from Europe for finish, they come over here and they play. Okay, all right, there we go.
They had the
cool.
Hardy Boys. They
that's dope. Okay, all right.
Ran it into the ground.
Right.
She did.
Okay.
Now, I'm not being sexist. I'm not saying that women cannot run organizations because they can. But there's certain
women can't be mayors, huh? You saying women can't be mayors, Diamond? Is that what you're saying?
There's certain organizations. Listen, I don't think a man should run the WNBA. I think a woman should run the WNBA.
Okay.
And I think a man should run the NBA.
A man should run the Lakers, is what you're saying.
That is exactly where I'm going. And that is the problem.
And that is why we disagree on a lot of things.
I was about to say.
Y'all disagree?
First of all, what you're saying is egregious and incendiary, okay? And I would never repeat the things that you've said here, okay? Women can do anything.
Okay.
All right.
I like
now, maybe Jeannie Buss.
But
a lot of women do. And there's a couple sitting right here that I just didn't show her. So I'm a chill.
So you say, let's go back to this. Let's go what you say. You say women can do anything.
No, okay, so
I disagree with that.
Okay, I disagree with that too. It's a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, that's stretch. Right in, all right? Okay. I feel like maybe she's not the best woman for this job.
Now listen,
maybe not the best person.
Not only is she not the best woman for this job, there is no best woman for this job.
Maybe she's just not the best person for the job.
Because this team is a mess. Okay? There's too many politics going on. Now, could a woman run an organization successfully? Yes. However, this particular organization is in shambles.
It's in shambles.
And you need somebody that's deep rooted. The guy's got to respect. I mean,
you mean like a star? A former star, a former championship
basketball player.
Oh, and they just had one, and they ran him out of the building.
Exactly. A former star.
They just had one.
But they didn't give him.
He had one. They brought him down there, impression that he had the power to make decisions.
The woman in this scenario has to go in, get her fucking respect. It's gonna be hard it's gonna be hard for her to get her respect.
She made the right. The only thing I can see that would come from this situation is that you leave Rob Pelinka there and let the LeBron tenure play itself out. Whether however it plays out, you got him. You got LeBron for 3 years. Okay. Now whether you get something around him, you have LeBron for 3 years. Unless he asks for a trade, you have LeBron for 3 years. If you have LeBron for 3 years, there's a possibility that you can win. Right.
Right.
Kobe is the only way that if you cutting Magic out, the only thing that you can bring in behind Magic that would bring back the faith in the Los Angeles Lakers
100%.
would be Kobe Bryant at this
agree with
point.
that.
Because I mean, from a player's perspective, and from somebody who hoops, I don't see how you can say that you can trust us if you're not bringing in somebody who you didn't think was either a fresh perspective. Maybe you felt like Magic was archaic in what he was doing, and like it was an older type of basketball that he was trying to bring in. So you bring in Kobe to kind of clean that up, a facelift wise.
You got to give Kobe what you didn't give Magic.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if that can't be the case, if she can't relinquish power, then it looks just like, guess who? The goddamn Knicks. James Dolan.
I don't know. Now,
James Dolan on the West Coast.
Let me rephrase some things I said before they get taken out of context.
Uh-huh.
A woman can own the team.
Yes.
I just don't think that a woman, she can't go in the locker room at any point in time. She got to be, hey, is everybody decent? I mean, you got to be able to get.
I get your point. Yeah, I get you. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
So
Yeah, she can't from that
team,
because you don't feel like she'll be able to get it, especially a woman who hasn't played the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're not gonna. Then I mean, she just what she knows. She's just somebody with money. She don't really. What I mean. There's a lot of Kobe talk in here today, and I have something to say about Kobe later. Now I want to say Kobe.
All I know is
responsible for something major that happened this weekend.
Oh, yes?
That y'all don't know about.
all I want to say real quick is if I was a Laker fan, one diehard fan or whatever, Pelinka's got to go. I don't care. Pelinka got it. I mean, I hear what you're saying. Just let it ride out and let LeBron, squeeze a championship in there. But I don't even understand. I do not understand this whole. I mean, you keep telling me about this Pelinka. I don't like it. It's making me. I don't like it. It's not right.
I mean, he's an agent. Like
so if you were an agent,
right?
He definitely got to go.
If you were an agent, Dad, would you be paired up with Magic?
I mean, I'm not gonna. If I'm an agent and somebody wants to offer me president of basketball operations,
they gave you the job.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the job.
Do you think they would have picked you? I mean, because there's a whole bunch of agents out there.
Right. No, they picked him because of Kobe.
That's one of the oldest sayings ever. It's not always what you know, but who do you know?
Who you know?
That is his right hand man.
Right.
So it's kind of like Brady with that. It's kind of like Brady with that trainer that keeps interfering and
It's
my man.
Don't act like it doesn't make sense because he knows the dynamics. He knows the politics.
He's familiar with the organization. He spent 20 years dealing with it.
It makes sense.
I would have
if it worked, we would be saying they was brilliant.
I would have did everything.
And I feel like it had the formula to work.
Yeah.
But Rob seemed jealous. He wanted to be president for real.
Once those boundaries was like overstepped, that should have been if you're Jeannie Buss, you're supposed to step in. It's like, look, know your place. Right. Know who you're dealing with. That's a legend right there. Exactly. We brought him in to actually run this. Like, what is wrong with you?
But so that's from the top down. She allowed that to happen.
Exactly. That's
she messed up on that. She allowed because she became a listening ear to that shit.
Yes.
So you can let Rob talk as much as you want.
Right.
As long as you go tell Magic that Rob is down in your name, but that's not what's happening. And we supposed to be Laker family. That don't sound like Laker family.
Well, see,
and I'm trying my hardest not to bring race into it, but goddamn it.
Yes. You see what I try. Yes. Can I go there?
He did.
Can I go there? Can I go there?
I would trade him.
I'm gonna be real.
I would trade him, but this nigga ain't here.
But I'm gonna go ahead and just put it out there. You got Luke. I mean, I guess maybe he's really brilliant. He got a little bit of endorsement from Magic, but I don't know that many people that had his type of career that would be the head coach of the Lakers.
Very politically sad.
There are other people out there that might have been more in line, had a little bit more experience. Maybe Mark just wants to stay behind the booth, but
Mark wouldn't be going to interviews if he was still trying to stay behind that booth.
But I would feel like someone like Jason Kidd probably could be a better head coach. But we're not going to talk about he's being an assistant coach, for the Lakers. But had they brought in a different person, besides Magic, would you be pairing him up? Regardless of, I thought Pat Riley was there. Phil Jackson was there a couple of times, and nobody paired him up with anybody to let him do his job. This is Magic freaking. This is Showtime.
Facts.
If he can't get it right, you need to just burn it.
But to play devil's advocate, if Magic says from the beginning that I'm not going to be in there as much as I possibly can,
I get you, but it's Magic. You can be Magic is Magic in China. If Magic calls you up in China, it's showtime. I want you there. You be there. You do what you. Who is saying no to Magic Johnson? He beat AIDS. He beat AIDS. He got weight on him. Who is saying no to Magic Johnson? He's the first person I know to beat AIDS, and that's what I'm trying. Look at him. He's heavy. He's heavy. He is heavy. Did you see him in that suit? He didn't gain some weight. I'm just trying. Okay,
he's the only person.
Do you know he has AIDS? They don't even know he has AIDS. I remember. He was bleeding on the court, and they still let him play. This is Magic Johnson. This is Magic Johnson.
you got there right. Right.
Question if I bring Magic into my house, I'm rearranging the furniture. Look, that's what I'm trying to say. He ain't got to be there all the time. Facts. He ain't got to be. It's Magic Johnson.
It's Magic Johnson. All right, hold on. I got to get one thing just to add on to it, because you were saying you want to bring the race aspect, which is fair to me, and you saying it's Magic Johnson. I don't know if you ever read the book by William C. Roden called $40 Million Slaves. Have you ever read that or heard of it?
No. But
we
can definitely talk.
It is a true book. If you think about it, it's about magic is magic. Last time I checked, MJ is MJ, known by his initials across the world.
Right.
So when you go to what he did with the Wizards as far as joining that front office, and he was asked by Ernie Grunfeld and company to step out of the front office, back onto the court, like, we need to sell tickets. Like, it's not working.
Right.
He hopped on the court for the Wizards for what, 2 years?
2 years.
Right.
Sells out every game now.
He is the symbol of the NBA. That's his silhouette.
Hold up. And decides to go, okay, I'm done. I'm retiring officially now. I'm done again. And I want to step back to the front office. They say, oh, well, thank you for everything you did, MJ.
Yeah, right.
But nah, you can go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have a long conversation that I love to get into, and I could really talk about what's really going on.
Right, so it ain't just magic. It's happened to the great spirit.
It's just really what's going on.
That's true.
We can't have Magic fully the head of the number one franchise, and I'm gonna say it, the number one franchise of the NBA.
How you feel about this show?
I don't argue that. Whether you want to look at the Lakers, I mean, the Knicks are still ranked up there for the longest time.
And they still trying to figure themselves.
Like,
It's a disgrace.
Right.
It's a disgrace.
We're not talking about number one.
It's a disgrace.
Franchise as far as, you know, your rings out there recently.
Every week.
Whatever this is, nigga. No, first of all, Sean.
Don't look. I'm gonna get on why we can talk about why Kareem never got that head coaching job, but I'm a bow out of
We
that.
are bringing up Magic Johnson every week.
Okay.
We're gonna have a Magic talking point every week from here on out.
The talking point. I also want to know one thing. I'm gonna go back to y'all talking about Game of Thrones. I said I don't watch that. I'm gonna go back to Family Guy.
Okay.
Remember the segment that he had with the whole grinds my gears with Peter Griffin?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Well, there we go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm liking that.
I mean, it's Magic Johnson. Just last week, I was talking to you about grown man things. You had a grown ass man in your organization, and you sat there and handcuffed him to Rob Pelinka. What the hell is going
We need a
on?
camera too, Diamond.
I see.
So that we can turn to Dean and grind whatever's grinding Dean's gears needs to be.
That's definitely grinding. That's definitely grinding my gears. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
All right, we got three more things we need
Let's
to
go.
hit
Let's
real
go.
quick. Okay, the Raptors.
Yeah.
I know I was
All right.
talking cold cash trash last week.
It was
Outlasted
down
the
0-2.
Bucks in Game 3. Okay, I thought it was over. I did. I thought it was over.
We all did. We all did.
Your boy is out here using his powers for evil, Diamond. I told you.
He was at the
First of
game.
all, he was at the game.
Oh, was
Now-
that
Yeah,
now,
Canada
who
Drive.
You said right.
Canada Drive was at
You
the
talking
game.
about Kawhi Leonard?
No, we're talking about Drake.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking
Canada
about.
Drive was
Talking
at the
about Drake.
game.
And he was sitting
Yeah.
courtside, but he had that purple jacket on the whole time. Diamond.
Yeah.
He had the purple jacket on. We never knew what was under the jacket, Diamond. You understand what was under the jacket?
Then the Jedi mind tricks.
Giannis
on that court.
Antetokounmpo jersey under the purple jacket. He did it against the Sixers. He knows what's going on, Diamond. He knew if he was there, he had to be there in full Drake and in his full powers. reverse the curse. That's what he does now, son.
Yes.
So
Canada. He was in full. He was in full
He might
effect.
have on a Ray Allen jersey.
Oh my God.
He talked trash. He talked
you
trash
talking about
to the freak.
I am
What's doing the game?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find his address and I'm gonna send him a Sam Cassell jersey.
Now here's the thing.
See what happens.
The curse only works if the team shows up. And they showed up.
Yeah.
You can say that the Raptors played
Kawhi had
hard.
36 points.
Yes.
Okay, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grown ass man.
Yes.
Grown
Was
ass
that
man.
double overtime?
Double overtime.
Yes.
Double overtime?
Double overtime.
Yes.
Okay. 118 to 112. Are they gonna get the job done? Can they win 4 in a row or 3 more in a row?
No.
No, I ain't-
No.
I'm not going that far.
No.
I think that
No.
they can take this next one at home, possibly.
Okay. So then we got a tied series.
But they had a great game, but I feel like we're burying the lead here, and that is that Giannis had 12 points and 23 rebounds. Now he had 23 rebounds, but he had 12 points.
So is he going
And
to?
they still went to double overtime to beat them.
That's the problem.
And he fouled out.
That's
and
the
he
problem.
was in the second overtime.
That's the
So
problem.
you're saying that that's why they won.
Exactly. That's why they won.
That's why That's why the Raptors won't.
He's a beast though. Yeah.
He's the freak. He's named that for a
There's
reason.
a reason, and he only took. Oh no, that was Marcus All that took the 10 shots. But man, we're not. We're not discounting their effort. They're a great team. They definitely improved. You're talking about the Raptors, yeah, they definitely improved. I mean, we all see that the Kawhi Leonard trade was definitely what it was supposed to be. Now, is he staying? Because I don't know. I don't know.
So you don't think that enough has happened for him to cement that he's gonna stay?
I think it's a strong possibility that he doesn't stay.
That would be a disaster.
And they always keep saying that he does really want to be in LA, just maybe not with
Wouldn't
LeBron.
it be very Toronto Raptors like for it to be that way?
Yes.
That's like the stay MO. I mean, like they get a guy and they'll be good for a while.
So wait, we would go to LA?
I think he's going.
Yeah, but probably the Clippers.
I think he's going. He damn sure going nowhere with LeBron.
No.
Right. So
He
he got a little happy. I can see it in his eyebrows.
He know what
He
LeBron
got. He's like, hey,
He made that clear.
all right.
He made that clear like a year ago. Like, no, I'm not going to be second fiddle to LeBron. Like, no.
No, it's not happening. Never.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play with him.
So at the end of this, y'all say the Bucks.
Bucks Warriors.
Oh yeah, Bucks and
Well, I'm
Warriors.
saying, what's it going to be?
I want to say 4-2.
Yeah, 6 games. 6 games.
So they can't survive Game 5.
This game 5 is next, right?
No.
Game 4.
Oh, so game
You know
4.
what I'm saying? Game 5 is going to be, away
In
for
more-
Raptors.
Yeah, no, they're not going to survive that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over after that.
Well, I hope you're wrong. But
Of course you do.
Of course.
I hope you're wrong.
Of course you do.
But
I'm just starting to think you from Canada.
here's
That's what I'm saying.
Here's
Yeah.
something that we can all agree on.
What's that?
Okay, Warriors win Game 3, 3-0 series lead. Golden State looks unstoppable.
What else is new?
I mean, listen,
We all
guys.
agree on that.
Looking unstoppable. That's
They
the understatement.
won 73 games with this template.
We're not surprised.
They don't need KD for these games. They need KD for the finals. That's what he's there for. He's there to.
Oh,
play
wait, but
against
he's
the
not
best of
there.
these. He's not there. And you see what the injury changed into, right? It's a strained calf. Now it's a strained
He don't
Achilles.
want to play.
No, it's not that he don't want to play. He can't play.
The
right
man
now.
is hurt. Like,
Yeah,
when they first
thank
said
you.
strained
But when he
calf.
walked off, he did not seem that hurt.
No, he can't go off.
Now that's where it comes from. You got to know the game from playing it, from seeing
No,
the injuries
I
and everything.
totally
you've seen.
agree with that.
The fact that the first fear was the torn Achilles from when he said he heard something pop. Now you have to understand if it's not a torn Achilles and they're saying it's a calf, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's a calf injury. We're not buying that. That's a bunch of BS."
Right.
No, it can be a serious calf issue if you hear something pop, but that means you're going to be out for weeks. Not just okay, I'm gonna be back in 2 weeks and we're good to go. No, you're going to be out. You are done.
Yeah.
They're trying to save face and be like, he'll be back. Yeah, we're just gonna sit him. If we're ahead, we're gonna keep wrestling them. KD is done. If they are up, if they are down, it don't matter. I think KD's done. That injury was serious.
Oh, definitely. He's not
That's
coming
what I said.
back.
I was saying, as soon as I saw it, I've seen multiple Achilles injuries, and that's exactly how they look.
Why hide it, though?
That's
Because
what teams
it's-
do, though.
I mean, but that's the same
That's
reason
the-
the Patriots hide.
Yeah,
The same way.
yeah, you gotta-
in hockey.
They
They
hide
only
injuries
tell
up
you
the-
a lower leg injury. Like you don't have to know what's going on. And why would I? Why would I give you that much time at this high level of basketball? Any more time to game plan? You need to be in fear of KD. And then if he's not there, then you'll adjust. But I'm not giving you a heads up on what's
Exactly.
going on.
I'm not even going to tell you when he's really coming back.
I'm
He's
mad
gonna
that
show
you
up
saw
on the
him
court.
get hurt.
Exactly.
She got hurt in the locker room.
Exactly.
And talk about that, the severity of the injury. Everybody, whether you're a basketball fan or not, knows that when you get hurt and there's no contact, that is the worst thing it is. Like, the man looked back. You saw what happened. He looked back like, what the hell was that? Like,
Like if somebody doing you know what happened.
Yeah, zigzag out here, sniper back. It's definitely not, it's not going to be anything. Once he said he was out 1 and 2, I knew immediately that 3 and 4 were coming right behind it, and 5 and
so
4.
we just gonna we're really thinking that he will show during the finals.
I'm thinking he's going to show next year, and whether it's Knicks or next year before. I think he's done as far as Warriors is concerned.
He's played his last game.
Yeah.
He can't come to the Lakers if he wants to come.
I just don't see that happening for the Lakers either.
Hey,
he don't even practice with LeBron in the summer no more, dog. It's not happening. He might be in Space Jam. I can see KD on Space Jam.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Like,
only team LeBron's gonna be. Only he's gonna be here with LeBron. Anybody can't do Space Jam now.
I'm gonna tell you what though. I'm gonna still be.
Giannis back. Look, Giannis. I need you now, brother.
No, I'm still pushing for KD. I'm still pushing for KD to go to New York for not just.
tell me why though. Why are people so? Why is this the fantasy?
This
KD and
As far as the Knicks?
Yeah, this is not.
It's not mine, so please let me know.
I got it. I got this one. Let me say this. Okay. Knicks ain't here. Let me tell you.
Let me know.
All right, listen.
There you go.
It's a clean slate. If KD can win a championship in New York, it solidifies everything he's done for the past. It solidifies him as the number one guy. For me, because I did the same thing LeBron did, and I won my championship faster. If it happens.
So this is about legacy.
I feel like he took the easy route.
Oh, definitely.
When he went to Golden State. Now he's
Not
gonna
only
take,
easy,
now I'm taking
but
the
cheap.
impossible route.
So
Where nobody can win.
It was a cheap win.
Yeah.
So can I squeeze in one second? I agree with a lot of what Dev is saying, but it's also I think you can definitely understand where I'm getting ready to go, Diamond. It's about the brand. All right, so LeBron couldn't go anywhere else but a big market, either the Knicks or LA, after leaving Cleveland. It's about LeBron's brand, not just my legacy that I brought the Lakers back from the brink. It's about my brand. LeBron is thinking way beyond the NBA, and the great players now. I'm gonna say maybe from MJ on. They do think about the brand. I mean, Kobe has a brand. Shaq has got a brand. So KD he can't go anywhere else. If he's about the numbers in the long game for his future, he can only go to New York.
It can only be the Knicks.
It is the Mecca. I don't care what anybody else says. It is the Mecca of the world. So that's why I'm gonna say Odell Beckham Jr. got. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna say Odell Beckham. That's why I'm gonna say Odell Beckham Jr. got demoted because he went from the Mecca of the world to Cleveland. But let me go back to that. You got to be in New York. It's your brand. You do this on that stage. That's the stage. You can't go anywhere.
I mean, we've had enough fantasy talk for now. That's not gonna happen. And if he does go.
The brand.
Championship.
Oh, no. It'll happen. They'll build the team. Go ahead.
All right, so you said as far as the legacy, as far as just proving that he is that guy, right?
Right.
All right, so last year, the Warriors won a championship, right?
Yes.
MVP of the finals was who?
KD.
Okay, so this year, they are on a roll. They are on a tear. They are being led by who?
Curry.
I'm sorry, before the injury, who they being led by?
Well, it was KD. Yeah. It was
50, 40, 90 club as well, right?
Right.
Right. Okay, now you want to talk about the brand and everything else as far as he did the same thing that LeBron did and, joined the Super Force type thing or created one. LeBron created one, joined one, whatever you want to call it. It is the dynamic of the new NBA. People want to compare things with new and old. The salary cap was different. The way contracts were set up was different.
Most
so
definitely.
They still had your dynasties. I mean, we talk about how many did the Lakers win, how many did the Celtics win in a row.
Most definitely.
Right.
Dynasties were definitely there.
And everybody wants to be mad at LeBron, but last time I checked, I told you off air, I'm a Celtics fan. As far as modern day is concerned, They're the reason all this is happening now.
I totally agree.
Yes.
But everybody wants to blame LeBron. I totally
reaction
No.
to the Boston Celtics.
Exactly.
It was a reaction.
And my other thing on KD as far as what he's going to do, for me, KD's the man, period. I don't care what he does as far as where he goes. KD is KD, period.
Right.
And the brand is concerned, when you say New York, again, Brooklyn is on the rise. It's a hot market. They have young talent, a great young core. And I say that he's going to New York, whether it would be the Knicks or Brooklyn, because we've seen this movie play out before, literally last year. When LeBron said, okay, so what's my company? I'm going to move all my stuff to California.
Thank you. Exactly.
KD has taken
That was that brand.
He moved everything last year. No, he moved everything to California. He sounds like it's like, it's a shot. Right. He has now moved on everything from his brand, 35 inches, to New York.
There it is, Diamond. He's already telling you where he's going. He's already telling you where he's going.
I hear y'all, and it sounds nice. I want to say this about KD before we get out of here. Okay. A very excited Warriors fan took to Instagram after their last victory. Okay. And he posted this. Doubt us without KD. Doubt Curry, Clay, and Dre. And keep thinking Milwaukee is better. Y'all doubters and haters will see. Okay. Kevin Durant jumps on this and says...
This is real account?
Yes.
Easy money site.
Okay, I'll use his real account. Okay,
yes.
Cool.
And he said, very divisive. Let's celebrate this win as Dub Nation. Fuck wrong with you. Okay?
Well, that's Durant. That's Durant.
Now
he gets a little Twitter.
Let's
fingers.
see.
KD
He's
is
in his
not
feelings
nuts. I remember that.
because they're saying the fan is saying they're winning without him. Don't doubt us. We can do it without him. He gets an attitude because he should say just celebrate the win. Don't even highlight the fact that I'm not there and I'm not coming back. What's this about?
I feel like it's one of those that, it's just, I follow them the new niggas. Like, it's just one of those things that, sometimes dudes just, he's bored, and I mean, I respect that he did it from his account. He did it from, he added himself on this one for real. Mm-hmm. But he's hurt. He's not hurt emotionally. Not hurt emotionally. Like, he's injured, right? So, that time that he would be usually getting some shots up, maybe, some rehab, eating, something in the facility, he's home. And he's scrolling through Twitter, IG or whatever, and he sees something like, whoa, baby, why bring me up right now? Well, let's talk about us winning together as opposed to me being hurt. Why is that even brought up? Let's just keep this about the Warriors getting a win and not about KD being out. And, hurt people, man. So, sometimes.
Sean, what's going on with this?
I had to make sure I saw this earlier as well, because this is not the tweet that I thought we was going to talk about. We have another tweet from his actual account, that was set out. And which, the Twitter account, I'm sorry, not the Instagram, the Twitter account, in which, you have, what was the man's name? Chris Broussard, who I can never stand him. Yeah. But with him, if the Warriors were titled without KD, oh my God. There's a diminishes 2 rings in which KD responded, I see a little exaggeration there, buddy. My worst nightmare. You sure that this is the worst that it can get? Right. And Andre Iguodala chimed in with the, man, fuck them niggas, man. Yeah, right. Yeah. They all feel the same way. So it's not just KD. The guys are still playing out saying the same thing. It's like, we are a family. Stop trying to say we did it without this person. Like, nah, we hear y'all trying to break us up. We gonna get this ring regardless. Right. We gonna focus on that.
But it doesn't matter what y'all say.
And the writers on the wall, man. These are all millionaires, man, who are at the end of the day have businesses and families and other things to take care of. And it's just what free agency was built for. Like, how can you? I was never mad at KD pause. I was mad. I was mad. I was mad. I was mad enough to Thunder. I wanted him and Russ to win a ring together. I wanted that to happen. But I was never mad at him for the fact of him making a decision in a free market.
Exactly.
If he wants to leave,
it's set up for that.
Yeah. If I'm not rocking with somebody on this team, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And why wouldn't I go to the place where they're doing all the winning? Like, okay, not
just that. The organization looks fun, looks happy, and to chime in on another aspect.
They look like fun all the time.
Chilling over there.
Let's talk about the race aspect again, or how things get played out. Last time I checked, we talked about Kawhi, but the other half of the Kawhi thing was DeMar DeRozan, who gave his all to Toronto. I love this place. I'll never leave.
Right.
Oh my God, they're in front of the cameras. he's going to be a Raptor for life. Can we trade him?
Exactly. What can we
And
get
got his
for
ass up out of there.
Exactly.
Of course,
So,
because in the end,
when you have the option
regardless,
to
in the
do what
end,
you want to
it's
do,
a
then
business.
choose it. That's exactly what it is.
That's-
You're going to give it
and
to me
that's
without
what
any
some
warning.
of
I'm going
these
to do what I want to do
players-
without warning.
Exactly.
Some of these players are understanding it is a business. It's more than just, a couple of clothing lines or a sneak. It's a business. And that's why KD has to do more than just Golden State. That's why he can't go somewhere else. Houston is a waste of time. He's got to go where his business is going to thrive.
Speaking
If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, right?
You make it in Baltimore, you make it.
I was about to say the same thing. There you
Yeah,
go.
You dang
business,
right.
we got to get out of here. But before we go, I want to talk a little bit about Sean and what
Yeah,
he
man,
does.
about the Brunson League. We better talk
Yeah.
about the shit before we get out of here.
Yeah.
All right,
I didn't know it was that time. Like,
Yeah,
that.
we chilling. But, so we want to talk about So the Brunson League is, in my eyes, one of the biggest and brightest leagues in Baltimore. Started off, just tell us where it started and where we are right now.
It started off, I started the league in 2014. During my senior year at Morgan State. Shout out to the HBCU. While I was there is when I started my league, and I started off at Baltimore Junior Academy.
I knew. Okay, so I was telling down before that. So I used to live off of Dofield. So I would see dudes going in that school all the time, and I'm like, some hoopers going in there for real. Let me find out what's going on.
Right.
By the time I figured out, you guys have moved on or whatever. So so you started off there.
Yep, I started off there. I did my first 2 years there, which of course you've been in like Baltimore Junior Academy.
right.
So that's
Matchbox.
small. Oh my God, yes. That's like a little small gym with the blue tile floors.
Right.
The bleachers, the little metal bleachers. You got that one row right here and the one row right there, and that's it.
That's it. Right.
But that was perfect for me at the time. Number one, I needed a venue. I had been searching for one, and I didn't even plan on starting my own league at first. From playing in leagues myself, I got tired of playing in leagues in which, you win, okay, you're the champion, what did you get? You got nothing.
Nothing.
That's all right, come
Right.
back and see you next year, pay your money again.
Exactly.
Can I get a t-shirt? No.
No.
And
Right.
when
You couldn't
you're
even
playing-
get a t-shirt.
No. And when you're playing,
That's a problem.
If you're playing, that's what you got. You got a t-shirt with a little number taped on the back, pretty much.
Exactly, man.
So
Oh, yeah,
I
that's-
came to
that's
people
negative.
that I was playing with as far as the different leagues I played in. I was like, yo, I got a way we can make this better. What do you think? And we're good. We've been doing this for a certain amount of years. We're good. I don't need it. But it's different venues, and we might consider it, but we're going to charge you this much. I'm a business major, so don't try to charge me a price that I know is outright just crazy.
Right.
So I just got to a point where I got frustrated. I live on Ann Ellen, like right off of Dorefield.
Right.
I went to Morgan State. You take Cold Spring every day.
Every day.
Right.
I never thought about that gym. This one day, I believe in God. I don't know who doesn't, whatever it may be. But someone was like, go in that gym right now.
Walk it, brother.
I didn't have any of my paperwork because every other place I went, I had my paperwork, my plans laid out. I just left class. I saw the gym. I made the U-turn. I walked in. I spoke with the guy, Mr. Purnell Jones. I put his name on my championship trophy because he is a big deal for me.
What's up, man?
I went in there, talked to him for like 15 minutes. He said, you got the gym. I was like, well, this is meant to be.
Right, man.
So
Right.
I'm there like my first 2 years. I had probably like 8 teams in which guys that I know from Hoopman.
Right.
No pro players for real. Like, I'm out there averaging like 15 and 10. Like, I'm still killing it. Right.
It's my league, baby.
Right. I'm in my league. I'm the commissioner. I'm the stats guy. Out at 7 o'clock, my team is on. Yo.
That's what
Yeah. So that's what I was doing. And then, like, after those 2 years is when I ended up moving it down to Carver. My second year is when this team called L&D, which is like one of my prominent teams now, joined the league.
Right.
They were led by Devin Colson, who unfortunately passed away a couple years ago. Was
Shouts out
killed.
Dev, right.
So Dev like really put on the map because he had a game that second year in which he dropped 63 points.
Right,
And
right.
everybody was talking about it. Like before that, like the fan base would pretty much look like this. Like it's like
Right, it
five
was,
people in there.
people in there,
It's
right.
5 people, and
Right.
my mother like, woo! Like that's all it was.
But this game real quick. Yeah, come with
Right.
me.
But then people started to see it after that went viral. They talk about it on Instagram and on Twitter, and then more and more hoopers are like, yo, what's up with this league? I'm trying to check it out. You do something that nobody else does. Y'all got full stats. Y'all got a website. Y'all got social media. Y'all got photos. Y'all doing everything.
Everything, man.
So I moved down to Carver for my third year.
And this is, what year is this?
But this is going to be year 6 coming up.
Okay, all right. So this is your third year. Okay.
So my third year, I moved the league down to Carver. That was another crazy, fun year, and I could see that I could see the change in the dynamic. Like there's more of a crowd coming now, and I'm at a bigger facility, and it's like, okay, this is starting to take off more and more. So while I'm down Carver, I got a tweet one day. I'm sorry, it was an Instagram comment that I got from Will Barton, and he was like, "Oh, yo, I like the league. Like, what's up with the games?" So I commented like, "Oh, I go on Sundays, and I gave him the time frame. Like, who are you trying to see?" He said, "No, I'm trying to play."
Right,
I
exactly.
said, "Oh,
right.
So he comments like, I told him times he was planning on coming, but instead, like a day before he was scheduled to play, the Nuggets gave Antonio Barton, his little brother, another chance to join the Summer League team.
Okay,
so he couldn't come. Right. I'm thinking like, okay, well, it wasn't meant to be. This would never happen now. Now, being at Carver, y'all know how this goes when it comes to Baltimore City schools. They tore the floor up in the middle of my season, right before the playoffs started. I had to scramble to find another gym. I went down to I forgot the name of the elementary middle school that's like right behind it, but I ended up going there.
Okay.
I also had, at the time, I had All-Star games.
Okay.
So I needed to find a venue for the All-Star game because that would not work for me. So I ended up going down to St. Francis, which they charged me an arm and a leg, but I had to do it.
Prices.
You knew it. But I had to do it, so I ended up going down there anyway. When I pulled up, I was supposed to schedule to pull up like on a Monday.
Right.
I was sick, so I couldn't do it. I go on Tuesday instead. When I pull up, it's like cars lined up everywhere. I'm like, yo, what is going on in here? I'm just coming to pay my money and get up out of here.
Right.
Find my parking, I walk in, and I see all these like camp shirts and saw like WB5. I'm like, what is, I don't even know what it is, whatever.
Right.
I talk to Nick, I get my money, I come back out. Will Barton is like sitting right there on the table. I was like, yo, this is his camp.
Yeah.
I ain't talked to this man in a while.
Right.
Shout out to God once again.
Right.
I didn't plan this.
Happened to
He's
be
here.
there, man. Right.
Introduce myself, I talk to him. He's like, yeah, we going to rap. It's cool. I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah. Some Hollywood shit. Right. Never see this guy again. All right.
He hit my DM like 2 weeks later. It's like, yo, this Thrill. We trying to get it popping. Had a brunch league. Me, partner up with Under Armour, all the stuff next year. Let's get it going.
That's
that's crazy.
Love right there.
So the plan was to announce it like in around maybe like February and March as we were going to do. And then, I get the late night messages. You had that feeling that, something is wrong. We all get messages like 2 o'clock in the morning for different reasons.
Right.
Sometimes good. Sometimes bad.
Yeah.
It's like you just like feel it in your spirit before you even look. Like my phone is jumping. I'm like, something's not right. I check my phone. I'm getting the messages like, yo, I'm sorry for the loss of your mans. Yo, that's rough. And that's when I found out the dad was killed.
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, now, what can I do? Like, not only does this hurt Baltimore, but the basketball community, as you know, is tight knit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So it was like, how do we bring something positive after this? And I'm thinking, like, yo, maybe I should just hit Will in the morning and like, let's just announce he's going to play next year now instead of waiting a couple months from now.
Right.
Go to sleep, wake up. I got a message from him, like, yo, let's announce this now. Again, like not playing, he was just on the same page somehow.
Same lift, man. Yeah.
We announced it. I go down to UA House for my 4th year. And that was the changing of the guard.
Yes.
Like UA House was jam packed.
Every highlight was viral.
Game,
everything went. The Brunson League was. If you weren't playing the Brunson League, you wasn't shit. Like that's
simple as that.
That's what it was, man.
And even if you was shit, like you left the Brunson League, like maybe I'm not as good as I'm gonna say. No, I'm gonna leave some names out of it, but we watching this Warriors game right now. Somebody came through, was doing his thing. He's known, national champion, did his thing. And I love the fact that people coming in, you have the high name that everybody knows, but you got the name that people only in the city know.
Exactly.
And if they play you and they do work, it's a wrap. So
because Kill done put a lot of people in
Kill is how everybody knows Kill. Now,
right?
I'll say that because I love his game. I will say Quinn Cook.
Right.
So Quinn Cook is going against Omar Strong. The world knows Quinn Cook. Omar Strong, we know him in Baltimore. Right. So now, after that game, Quinn knew Omar as well. Because Omar gave him that 30-piece and the game winner.
Oh, that was the first game of the season. That was the first game of Triple C.
No. This is the UA House.
This is the UA House? That was the UA House?
Yes.
Okay.
So this
I'm
is
going to a game. I already know I'm going to go see some games already.
This is like Will Barton has lost my league. Once he's played 2 years. He'll be back again for year 3. He's lost one time, and that was the game that he lost when they had to go against Akil and Omar Strong. Even though he had Quinn Cook with him, it did not matter. They were tearing Quinn Cook up to the point that Tone was like, yo, I got to stick him, Quinn. You go chill. I'm going to stick Omar. Omar gets the ball, and that's the one of the highlights of the radar.
Right.
Everybody stood up. It was to be almost like an out-of-body experience. So to see that I created this, it's crazy.
Son. Crazy.
That's
to
beautiful,
see the
man.
whole crowd, when he's coming up the court, clock 10, 9, everybody is on their feet wanting to see what's about to happen. He pulls up. Everybody knows G Songs in the area.
Right.
I got that on camera. You hear G Songs. You ain't Baltimore there. You playing against Omar Strong. He pulled that joint from 3, whole crowd with the cash. Everybody went crazy. Bum rushed the court.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's
crazy.
And it was still time left. I had to clear the court for 15 minutes. I'm like, it's not. We got 2 seconds left. So I was trying to clear the court, and it came to the point that Will was like, "Yo, forget it. They don't have to be in the back court. All we need is the front court anyway." So that they all on the court for the last 2 seconds. It doesn't matter. Will them lose the game, but that's like what really put me on. I had people come and see me to the point that like I usually sit down for the games, like they do the stats like this. This is how I sit. For that whole 4th quarter, I had to stand in my chair to be able to see. So I'm doing the stats, like I'm in the chair and I'm like this, like just writing everything down. So after the game, they're like, yo, you on now. Like, you really putting on for the city. We love this. You here.
Yeah, I love it. That's some grown man things right there. I love it. I love it.
And so then we moved into BCCC last year for year 5. My man Kendall, aka Fan Eye Sports, is the one that started covering me as far as video concerned.
Right.
So forever thankful for him as far as getting the video, not just the photos, but the video of the games. He's telling me, it was like, yo, that very first week at BCCC is going to be crazy. I'm like, Kendall, I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. But you crazy. We have the bigger venue. It is twice the size. The crowd is not going to be there from the first week because Will doesn't play until like week 5. That's how it usually goes.
Yeah, right.
So week 1, that thing was jam-packed from 3 p.m.
Week 1.
Week
Sean,
1.
let me tell you something. I tried all season to get into a Brunson League game, and I was only able to make it into the championship.
How did you pull that off?
And I'm gonna tell you how I pulled it off. First of all, I had to park at the Palladium, so I had to park all the way down there. We get there, and the crowd, you know, everybody's like walking up, right? But it's like, damn, there's too many people out here to be able to get in the gym.
Right.
So all at once, everybody started sprinting. We all ran up to the doors, and luckily, one of my teammates saw me and my homeboy and let us in. We snuck in. We snuck in. My brother was already in the gym, so I had a seat. He ended up. We didn't even sit together. That's how deep it was.
Yeah.
Yo. Man, Tank was there. Like Baltimore was out. Standing room only. We in the bleachers. It's still standing room only.
I do got to clarify. Tank was not there for the championship. He's been there for other games.
Yeah, you're right.
He could not get in. That's what I'm saying. How did you get in?
Right.
Tank could not get into the championship game. He calling me bad as hell. I was like, I told you to be here early.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
That is
All right.
good.
All right.
Up against the clock. This is amazing. Congratulations to you. How can people stay in touch with the league and follow the league and everything?
Oh, everything. So Instagram and Twitter, just both at Brunson League. I got my website. Just go to brunsonleague.com. Everything is Brunson. If you Google it, Brunson League pops up, including on ESPN. That was major last year as well. I got to throw that out there. ESPN. All right.
I'm gonna just camp out. I'm gonna camp out. Camping out.
Don't send a BCCC because it's not there.
Oh no, that's not there. I'm sorry.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
announced the other day. I've been holding out. People been blowing my phone up. I was going to throw it out there now. I'll move the league to digital horror because BCCC made me mad, including the championship game. We did a lot of things that was messed up. They didn't understand how important this is for the community and what we got going on, so I left. So we are now going to be at Digital Harbor High School. Games start on June 2nd. That's Sunday, 11 a.m. So if you get there, I suggest get there around like 3 p.m. because from 3 p.m. to 9, it's going to be jam-packed.
Got it.
So for people that want to go, like, how much do tickets cost and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, that's my favorite question. I love. So when I say it's for community, I mean what I say. Tickets are $3.99. Like I don't charge.
All right, so we
Always been free.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Man, that's love for the city.
It starts June 2nd.
Yep.
Man, I'm
Which is
Brunson
a
League.
Saturday?
Sunday. Games are always on Sundays. Yeah.
Games are Sunday. Game time is...
First game is 11 a.m. Last game starts around 8 p.m.
Shit.
Well, that's the first week, so it makes them around like 8:30 p.m. You know, but yeah, that's how it usually goes.
Yeah. So we got to come through.
Shoot, I'm already planning outfits right now. I'm already planning outfits. All right. I gotta get my gear right.
We got to get out of here. This has been amazing. This has been an amazing show. There was a boxing match on.
Was it?
Saturday.
Yeah.
So we didn't talk about it because it was too quick.
Yeah, we can talk about it in 30 seconds.
But I will say this before we go, and the loser of the boxing match had on Kobe's.
What was